Hi everyone, peace be upon you. Welcome to my channel. My name is Amal, and yeah, it's been a while since I uploaded anything in here. It takes a while for me to digest and process all the knowledge and wisdom and the lessons that I've been receiving. And I think it's very important to know how to align your actions with the knowledge and realization, and to know how to actualize your own realization. So it takes time, and I like to take my own time, but hopefully I can be more consistent in here. I'm trying to like just set my intention and allow things to flow spontaneously. In today's video, I want to speak about something very important, which is how we are living in a prophetic times and witnessing a prophecy. Everything is so vivid, everything is so destructive, everything is so seductive. I'm not sure what it is. It is death, or it is rebirth, or it is a breakthrough, but there is a shift, and it's very obvious, and it's very profound, and it's very prophetic in a way. It's like everything that's been written in the Holy Scripture been manifesting right in front of our eyes, and that shows how this is a prophecy being fulfilled, how the destruction of this corrupted system is taking a place, how everything is getting exposed, and how everything is designed in a way to distract you from the truth. So this is a very important thing, to not be swayed and seduced by the glamours and the glory of life, how the illusions that they try to create to take you away from who you are, so you can start chasing after things that your heart doesn't even desire. So it's very important right now to bring back our focus to that what truly matters, which is the divine, to return to our nature, to return to our roots, to that what is pure. And what is pure except for the divine? What is it more truthful than the divine? What is more in tune or in alignment than the divine? The divine is always here. Like, don't you see how everything is designed in a way to grab your attention, to make you impatient? Everything is so fast: fast food, fast fashion, fast everything, even fast satisfaction. So when you see how they are constantly, how especially in these illusionary spaces such as social media and whatever, they specifically design it in a way where they want to feed off of your attention and steal your consciousness away from what truly matters. And if you just notice how they constantly bombard you with images, and image after image, sexual images, vulgar, violent images, everything that just play with your desires and evoke these desires, everything in a way trying to grab into these things, because this is how they can control you, this is how they can manipulate you, and this is how they can program you. This is part of a corrupted system. This is the way of a corrupted system. This is a way of a system that is serving evil, literally. And what is evil except that for what deviate you from your nature? So right now, it's a call to return your attention, your precious attention, to that what truly matters, to that what is worthy of your attention. And when we bring back our attention back to ourself, the self knows how to direct this attention and this focus to the divine. And when you fixate your attention and your gaze and this eye on the divine start to reveal things to you. The divine start to guide you and help you to navigate through these chaotic times. So the main important thing in learning how to return and how to come back to who you are and to connect with the divine, with Allah, with God, is to take your attention away from the distraction and direct it towards the one. Your attention should always be focused on one singular point, which is Allah. Allah, la ilaha illa huwa, al-wahid al-ahad, the one and only. You must focus on this singular point, this oneness of Allah. And the more focused you are on that, the more you are expanding your consciousness, the more you are at peace and at ease, even when you are navigating throughout these chaotic times. You know that you are with the one that controls everything, the one that will align you with everything that you want, the one that will bring you back to your own nature, to your own fitra, the one that will remind you of who you are, the one that will help you to cultivate the qualities that will help you navigate through this time, and not only this time, but through this life, but through it will extend with you to the afterlife, even when this body no longer exists. These things that you cultivate, these powerful qualities that you cultivate, will stay with you even in the afterlife. So it's very important to bring back our attention to that, what it truly matters, to the one, to that singular point, to that, so it can concentrate your focus and your attention into that one singular point. You're not scattered. When you are scattered, you put yourself in a state of doubt. And when you are in that state of doubt, you are constantly confused, in a state of confusion. And when you are confused, you want to almost control things. It's like you put yourself in that state of doubt that eventually make you calculative, it makes you manipulative, and it just directs you towards chasing after things that are temporary. But when you are at peace, when you are at ease, when you trust and surrender to the one, everything around you feels like it's aligning with who you truly are, aligning with the truth, with your nature, with your fitra. You start to see things the way they are. You're no longer hypnotized, you're no longer distracted, you're no longer easily swayed by the glory and the glamour of life. You see things as they are. So you see the truth clearly now. And the truth is a reflection of the divine, One of his name is Al-Haq, the truth. And when the truth is being exposed, it's a call to go back to that what is truthful. So the main thing you must do in order to go back to that what is truthful is to bring back your attention to that one singular point, to the oneness, to al-wahid, the one. And through that, we can connect deeper. We can be more present here and now. We can allow ourselves to let go of things that aren't aligned with us. We can easily establish boundaries of things, with the things that just takes us away from who we are. We no longer need to prove ourselves to anyone. You no longer need to convince people of your worth or your value. You no longer need to satisfy the fantasies they try to project on you. Anyone, even yourself, even sometimes you project fantasies onto yourself. You think this is the most perfect thing you need to achieve or attain. But in reality, when you are present here and now, you unlock a deeper presence, a presence that is more in tune with the divine, a presence that is a reflection of the divine. But when you are trying to project all these things and you allow others to project these things on you, you lose yourself in these images, in these fantasies, in these stories, in these scenarios. But you don't want to lose yourself. You want to remember who you truly are, because when you remember who you truly are, when you remember yourself, you know he exists within yourself. God revealed himself through the self, because there is only one self, and that one self is inside of you. But also Allah is a mystery. beyond our imagination, beyond our fantasies, beyond our visualizations of how things are, beyond that. But you cannot enter into that mystery, and you cannot point out to the mystery without the known, without the knowledge, without that what is recognizable. You cannot enter into the unknown without the known. So through knowing who you are, through knowing what you truly want and what you desire, and how our heart is always almost yearning for the divine, yearning for a deeper connection, yearning for a deeper presence, yearning for a deeper truth, you start to notice how everything is naturally aligning you with that. When you are present with it, when you allow yourself to experience it, when you are no longer ashamed, because people will want to shame you, like you're too deep, or you're too this, or you're too that. I don't need to prove anything to you. If I'm too deep for you, then it's okay. Like it's not the end of the world, if you don't see me of who I am, if you don't see that I am you in a different expression and a different manifestation, if you cannot connect with this truth, then you will naturally fall apart from it. This applies to you, to yourself, and to people around you. So you start to understand that it's better to stick to your truth than do things that is taking you away from the truth, such as proving yourself to anyone. And ultimately, you must understand that ultimately the dearest thing you have to let go of is the self. The self is very dear to you, to ourself. The self is very dear, because this is how we identify. This is what make us us. What make us this individual with this particular face, with this particular voice, with this particular personality, and with this particular energy. But you have to let go of it one way or another. And the nearest thing you have to let go of is this body, because this is temporal. It will not stay with you forever. Once you are no longer attached to the dearest and the nearest, to the self and the body, once there is no I to prove or improve, once there is no body to be contained or maintained, you are now left with the vast, infinite potential where truth can arise and thrive and help you to align with that what is truthful, with that what is sincere, with that what is pure, with that what helps you to protect your innocence, with that what helps you to ignite the flame and the fire that just motivate you towards a deeper connection with the divinity. Because we can see the divine everywhere. You can see him everywhere, in the innocent hearts and in the corrupted hearts. He is with everyone. He is everywhere, and yet nowhere. You can only recognize him, but you not identify him. You cannot construct him into a form or a shape, because he is beyond that. Yet he exists within the shape and the form. He is beyond and within. So to have this deeper connection, you must see beyond the veil, but you must connect with what it is, with this form or this shape, or this manifestation. So you know how to have this type of union when you can connect with the form, but also know that there is a source that exists beyond the form that I can go back to. And this is the journey of the spiritual seeker. You have deeper understanding, you have you realize that you cannot force things into alignment. You just allow things to align. You understand how to let go of things with peace and ease, with no clinginess into what it is, into that what is not good for you. You know, it's not meant for you. But in reality, how I see it, everything is meant to be. The core of things is meant to be. Kun fayakun. Even that what is not meant to be is meant to not be. So you realize all these things that through acceptance, through releasing all the barriers and all the conditions and all the obstacles that you put onto yourself, that society put on you, that the things that this system, this corrupted system, try to program you into these limiting beliefs, you know. You start to slowly break through them. You start to slowly break through the barriers and conditions and all of these things that's been accumulated throughout the years. You start to heal from all the trauma and all the wounds and all the hurts, and instead of just walking as this traumatized person that is unconscious, that it has no capacity to connect, to listen, to truly see. When you are unconscious, you don't have the capacity to even listen to what is being presented to you, or see what is being presented to you, or even be grateful for the blessings that's been descending towards you. You are just blind, and the blind and the one that sees are not equal, no matter what. They might have the same essence, the same oneness. وَخَلَقْنَاكُم مِّن نَفْسٍ وَاحِدَةٍ, the same nafs, but are not equal. But they're not the same. The heart that is pure, that is sincere, is not the same as the corrupted heart that is deceptive, that is embodying this trickster, illusionist character, that is like just doing all these tricks, all these manipulations, all these techniques in order to have this temporal satisfaction. But a true magician knows the true magic of surrendering, of focusing on one and only, of not being afraid anymore, of letting go and releasing that what doesn't resonate, of allowing the divine to work its magic without interfering. So the most important thing to do right now is to bring back your attention, calling it back towards yourself, and letting the self fixate this attention on the Lord, on Allah, on the divine. This is how to cultivate power and strength. And, take it easy. Sometimes you will make mistakes, sometimes you will fall into the pattern, sometimes you will not be the best version of yourself, sometimes you're not gonna act upon the knowledge you receive, and that's okay. But always know how to return, always know how to go back, and always know how to act upon what you know, even if it's hard, even if there's so many barriers inside of you, even if your will is not aligned with that. Try harder, go back, return. It's your reference point. The singular point is the reference point that you need to go back to in order to be who you truly are. A vessel of the divine, an expression of the divine, a unique expression of the divine. You're not anyone, you're not meaningless, you're not random. You are specific, particular. وَكُلُّ شَيْءٍ فَصَّلْنَاهُ تَفْصِيلًا. Everything is detailed in a particular way with the divine. You're not just like, you exist for merely existence. No, you have a purpose, you have a duty to fulfill, you have a promise you made with the divine to fulfill. You are important, you are significant. Everything, like everything exists within you. You are the center in a way. So when we understand who we are, when we start to know who we are, we're no longer easily manipulated, we're no longer easily swayed and seduced by people or by situations or by experiences. Everything comes and go. People come and go. Experiences begins and end. Things appear and disappear. But who is the one that always there for you? He is here, like, you know, he's within you. You must know how to break through all the barriers and conditions that stop you from connecting with him, with Allah. La ilaha illahu. That's it for today. Thank you for listening to me. Peace be upon you.